Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright, everybody. Now that we have rested, now all of a sudden there it goes. I was wondering. I'm like, my controller's not working. Alright. So I have cooled off a little bit. You know, I was that really upsetted me. So I took a little break. I got something to eat, started my laundry. And now if I'm not mistaken, I gotta make a huge left. Because it's behind us, in front of us is what do you call it? The train, which did not have me sleep. So I had to rush over. Once I got done recording, I had to rush over and find this little gas station. Luckily that was just so close, and rest and fill up with gas. We got 6 hours and 50 minutes left of this run, so hopefully I can get this done in this. If not, this is actually going to be looking into a 3 to 4 part series. So, but we will see. But yeah, the last video, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I really just don't want to know. You know, I really don't want to know. I don't even want to think about it anymore. You know, it was going all great. It was going perfect. Bing a bing, bing a boom. I was enjoying it. And then, just out of the clear blue sky, I get shit fucked. Pretty much. Fucking flipping over. Doing all that. And it was just a complete fuck fest. And I had to step away because if not, someone was gonna die. Someone was gonna die. So I might have to kind of pull over on the side of the road here in a bit. I don't know, because I gotta change out my laundry in about 10 minutes. I really know that's not gonna be enough, but it needs to be done. So I can throw it in the dryer and then have enough time to hopefully finish up this video and then go to McDonald's, pick up some food, and go pick up my wife. So, but we will see. So we got, like I said, we got 6 hours and now we got 29 minutes. So, you know, it's going. It is a-going. It is a-going. And I actually made a mistake when I pulled off the ferry or the train. I was such in a hurry to get to this gas station that I was not paying attention to the street, and I was driving on the wrong side of the road for quite a while actually, which I was surprised I did not get a wrong way infraction. But I noticed it when I passed the sign, and it wasn't facing my way. Well, it was facing my way, but on the opposite side of the road. So I'm like, that's not good. So who knows? Maybe it was someone looking out. Someone was looking out for me. Lord Jesus, I just cannot speak today. So my plan was to pay off one of my $50,000 debts that I have with the bank. I only have 3. The first one is the biggest, and that is $400,000. I think I'm on my 29th or 30th payment for that one. And then I have I think 100,000 and a 50,000. If not, I have two 50s, but I think it's 150. 150. So that's all I have. I did have more, but it looks like the further, like the higher rankings you go and all that, like maybe the more money they allow you to take out. So I was at 0 a while ago, and then they brought it up to 90, and then when I took out some money, it was 100. I had 48,000, but I had I think like 7 loans. They were all pretty much the same, 400, but I had quite a few. It was 400. Yeah, I don't know why I'm riding in the right lane, 'cause I'm so used to driving on the right side. I was just thinking to myself, like, why is these trucks in the left lane for when they should be in the right? I'm slowing down for a little, just a tad, because there is a speed camera right here, so at least I was paying attention to that. What do you call it? Crap now. I forgot. Isn't that horrible? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Jesus Christ. I totally forgot what I was just talking about. Isn't that sad? Oh, I think I remember. Let me think. Something about skills. No. I totally forgot. Totally forgot. Not about skills. I totally forgot. I remembered something about cargo or something with my profile, and I totally forgot. Oh well. If it was that important, I would have remembered it. And I watch, I'm gonna remember it when we're pulling into the drop-off location. That'd be fucked up, wouldn't it? Maybe if I repeat myself. So, you know, I had to step away from the game. I was getting mad. You know, it was getting to the point where it was just ridiculous, and you know, eventually something would have gotten destroyed. I just couldn't do it anymore. Mixing it, you know, crashing and all that. Just could not do it. So yeah, and then like I said, the train, I didn't sleep on the train for some odd reason, so I think it's a ferry. So then I had to drive. Oh, there you go. See, I knew it. The bank. There you go. So, I had a couple. I had like 6 loans out. The first one was, of course, like the 4,000, and then I had 1,000, and I had like 2 or 3 50s, and the rest were 10s. So I'm like, instead of me having all these small little loans out, might as well take out a little bit more loans and then pay them off. So I already had $48,000. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? So I took out 90,000 or 80,000. I don't remember. It was one of those two. I took out one of those, paid off the smaller ones, and then all I had left was the 400,000 and the 100,000 and two of the 2,000s. And just between the last video, not this, the first segment, but the first video, for me talking about ATS, I think, and the second one, I had enough money to buy off the last $50,000 one. So now I have, like I said, now I only have 3. I'm trying to pay off. I'm trying to pay them off. So I have money to grow my business again. Because this is my plan. I did not see that car there. That would have been bad. What I'm trying to do is pay off the biggest loan, which I still have like 287,000 left on it. The 51,000, the 50,000, I think I did 28 payments out of, I think 70 or something. And then the $100,000 one, I think I have like 97 out of 28. So I got like 97,000. No, not 97. That wouldn't make sense. Like 80 or 76,000, something like that. And I'm like 28th payment. So so my plan is to pay off as much debt as I can. I really want to get off that 40,000 and then start from scratch. I think that's the safest way for me, so I'm not going too much into debt. And so if I have a day like I had yesterday or earlier, I'm not shooting myself in the foot and have no money to to cover bills. So my plan is to do that, pay off at least hopefully 400,000, but if not, definitely the 50 and 100,000, and then take 200,000 and then buy a new rig and hire a new driver to drive for me. So then I would have 2 drivers driving for me. I got one that's up there. It's her rating, or his rating, is about, I think, like 3.2 the last time I looked, and so at least he's up there a little bit. He's making about 3,000 every trip now, so he raised up about $1,000 from the last time we talked about him. I think his name was Kevin, I think. I really don't know. Maybe I should start knowing my employees' names. That's horrible. I do know he's driving a Volvo. I don't know why I put him in a Volvo. I don't remember. I think it was just one of those things, just in, out, get it done, kind of things. I really don't remember why I put him in a Volvo. But he's in a Volvo. I just recently upgraded the engine to, I think it was like a 540 horsepower in there, and I put in a 610. I didn't add really any accessories on there. I don't see the point. AI is driving it. I usually don't drive my driver's trucks. I really don't, never have, and I don't plan on it. Because even if I heavily damage my rig, I can always go with the quick job and just jump in a lease truck. It's still the same. So I never will. So I don't see the point of adding all this extra, lights and bells and whistles when the AI is not even going to use it. I mean, yeah, it kind of looks cool, but at the same time, me, as long as I have been playing this, I have never seen my AI. I never. No matter driving on the same road, he was behind me, or coming on the flip flop. So I have never seen him. So just want to make sure. Alright. So You know, so but that's my plan. And then go further, and then do the same thing all the way. You know, repeat it. And then I probably won't upgrade my garage until I would say until I have the last. It was one of my loans. That's all of my loan. 10,122. Have all of my. And I probably won't upgrade my garage until I have all of my what do you call it? Have all of the loans paid off. That's probably when I won't upgrade it. So by then I'm hoping, well, my last loan anyway. So what I'm hoping is the last driver I can put in there with the truck, which I think is 302. I don't remember. That last driver pay off the debt to the truck, and then go on. I don't know what kind of trucks I will be having in my job. I really like I said, I really like Kentworth and Peterbilt. Yeah, they're the cheapest. These mod trucks are definitely cheaper compared to the other ones, to the default ones. This truck, I can tell you, runs I think 68,000. And even a Volvo, a plain, the first one that you unlock is like 98,000. So there's a $30,000 difference. So I don't have to take out that much of a loan. But I also do like to keep it where I know I have a little extra. So let's just say with that 100,000 that I took out, I just have enough after buying it and upgrading it. I just have enough, let's say I only have $100. Well, $100 ain't gonna last me to when I get paid next. And yeah, I have drivers, but they don't make as much as what I'm, as much as I am. So they make 3,000, but I gotta take out 100. I gotta take out 1,000 for gas for my truck alone. That only leaves 2,000, and then the driver may come back empty. So that's like 320 for gas and maintenance. So that's out of the way, Or he may only come with only $500. That ain't good enough. And then, the loan is, I think the 100,000 is 1,000. I think it is 1,000. I think it's like 1,028, and I think the 400,000 is like close to 3 G's. So that's how it is. So that's, unfortunately, you gotta, you gotta be ready for that. So I'll be losing more money, and then I will be stuck in a rock and a hard place, and it's like, whoa. Alright. I already know I got damaged, so I'm at 9%. Oh my god, this is going horrible. So, so I'll be losing, so then I'll be stuck in a rock and a hard place, because it's like, well, okay, well, I can either do these short runs, get 5 or 6 in a day, and just make enough for when the next time the loan pays off, or do these long hauls that I'm getting paid 42, 43,000, but takes me 3-4 days to complete. By then, I get at least one. I get the loan taken out, so that's an issue. Not to mention gas. So. But we'll see. We'll see how this works. We're just under 3 hours and 113 miles to go. So that is always good, I guess. I'm gonna finish up this trip. I might do another external contract. Depends on what they have. I really want something different, though. I was expecting something different. I really was. I guess that's the one thing I am very disappointed at. and that is the cargo for these external contracts. I was expecting more heavy, long trailers, or even fragile trailers, like hauling a house or something. That's what I was expecting, not these, honeycombs and bales and roofing and trees. That's what I was expecting, and that's what I guess I'm more into is a challenge, really. That's what I'm into. So, these external contracts, yeah, it's a little something different. You're not so much going through your truck, but it's pretty much you're hauling the same thing as if you would take a default trailer from the game, especially if you don't have modded packs like I have. I pretty much have all of Jazzy Cat's mods. Besides AI mods, I don't have that. Don't see the point in it. I know he does is like it's better AI and all that, but I don't have that. But I do have his military. I think he has. I don't remember. I think he has like long or heavy, or they're like both combined in the same mod. I have that. Then I have railway, and I have military. But I haven't really seen a lot of military. So I've seen some heavy hauls. Some tractors and all that. So I'm gonna slow down here, and hopefully we can slow down in time. Alright. Swim over here. Look at our mirrors as we're doing this. You know what actually would be awesome? If we can see our tracks in the snow. Whoa, 12. That would not right. That would be actually pretty awesome. So we're gonna stay to our left, because that is the way we're gonna be going. What I'm actually surprised is no tollways. I am really surprised about that. I just realized I did not hit a tollway going from Poland to Germany. I am really surprised about that. But yeah, so that's my plan. But I'm not gonna be able to knock off this 50,000 now, because I'm not gonna have enough. It's only gonna take me to like 45,000, so I'm gonna be 5,000 short. If I would have, if things weren't fucked up like it did, and I would have been able to get this to the proper destination and not fucking waste 5 extra days, I would have had it, because I had what, like $21,000 left. So you have 42. That leaves you with 64, and then minus the 50 would still leave me 11,000, which is more than enough for me. I don't spend that much. Luckily you don't. Luckily you cannot. It's not like you can go to a store, in here and buy some snacks. Even though that would be awesome, though. I think that would be totally kick ass. But that's just me. We're gonna take this corner just a little bit slower here, about 30, because we are on the outer edge of the corner, so that means we're gonna have to turn a little sharper so we can make it, and we don't want to overturn it. There you go. Let's put it in 12th, 13th. Turn off our signal. Thank you. So yeah, we got 2 hours left and 80 miles to go. I'm hoping this lane does not merge, but we will see. What I really want to do is I really want to get that. It's called virtual gaming, I think it's called, and it's basically a headset that you put on your head, and it follows you. So it's pretty much like your mouse, So think about this: you put your mouse on your head, and every way you look, up, down, left, right, diagonal, that's how it will move in the game. So, for me to look left now, I have to hit the D-pad, the left on my D-pad. If I learn how to drive straight before it catches my my back door, so for me to do that, and it's okay, but when you're trying to turn, it really is annoying because not all the time you can get the camera the way you want it, and it's smoother than the mouse because the mouse is just, you got to drag and all that. So, I mean, yeah, at least with the mouse, you can, get it the angle you want, but it's, it just takes a little longer, and then it's all jagged because you gotta move it and then release and all that, and you can get, some people can get motion sickness watching it like that. So I just use a D-pad, but even that, you don't get the perfect angle. So when you're trying to merge quick or turn, you have to hit it twice and all that, and that's just too much work. So at least with that gear, I can use my head to turn like I would in real life. Like now, I can't look at my right mirror. For me to look, I have to physically, the whole camera has to move, and I pretty much lose my left portion of my, of my side to see the right. And I can see my left a little bit, but that's because I have the chair in this game. I have it so far back. I think it's as far back as they can go, and it kind of looks ridiculous because you would think somebody like this, with that much room between the seat and the steering wheel, has to be a pretty, their gut has to be pretty big. But if you ever see me or meet me, I'm not like that. I'm skinny, so it just doesn't, to me, it just doesn't work out that way. So and to me, I like to keep it as real as possible. I always like to check my mirrors. I always do, even though the front mirrors on my hood, yeah, they work, but they're not the best. They're pretty much there for your, super close, in your blind spot kind of thing. But yeah, and I tried it to keep looking at my mirrors, and it's just ridiculous. I tried it, I recorded it, and then I reviewed it, and I was getting nauseous just watching me every minute or two keep looking back at keep looking at my mirrors and having the whole camera change. And then if you're doing it in the middle of a turn, it's hard to keep an eye on your mirror and keep an eye on the road, so it's but we'll see. That's if that ever that ever happens. They don't make. I don't think they make any in the U.S. like that. They make 3D glasses for games and all that, but nothing like that. And I know they make it in the UK. I just gotta see how much it would be for American money, and then for transportation and all that. So. But we will see. We're less than an hour, 37 miles away. Right. So what I'm thinking about doing is probably just switching it up. Maybe every two regular, cargo, I'll do an external contract with World of Trucks, and then vice versa, and all that. Don't hit the guardrail. Thank you. So turn, baby, turn. So yeah, you know, that's so that's my plan for the rest of this game. I can tell you this though. Sorry to disappoint anybody that really likes these videos that I'm posting out for EST2. But once American Truck Simulator comes out, that will be my focus point. Besides my other games, that will be my focus point. Sorry to say. I might bring in a couple of videos of EST2. I might even do a whole video on not supporting, but comparing EST2 and ATS together. You know, such as trucks, roads, cargo, time, you know, pay scale, you know, all that. I might do that, but you know, we'll see. But yeah, you know, but we'll see. But at the same time, I really don't want to like stop completely playing this. I probably will completely stop playing it once I have, you know, bought all the garages in all the cities, and I have them, you know, large, and you know, each one has like, like, whatever the max is, 8 employees and all that, and then you do all that. So then I might stop, but trying to see if I'm supposed to turn here or yes I am. Okay, so I wasn't gonna, like I said, I was thinking about just going around these cars, but since my exit is right here, there's no point. Really, there's no point. So come on down. 18 minutes. I can kind of see my destination on the map though. Oh wait, why do I even have the map on? I had just realized that. I should be looking at my GPS, not the map. Is that not horrible? That is so horrible. Alrighty, tighty, we're almost there. Eastbound and down. Eastbound and down. Do a little break. Break. We're gonna let it, man, we're gonna let it roll, like, I guess maybe now we're gonna let it roll slowly on the brake here. Shift it into 13th, let the RPMs go up. Shift it into 12, let the RPMs go up. Actually, that will be perfect at 30 miles an hour. I think that would be perfect. Don't want to take this corner too fast, but at the same time you don't want to take it too slow. Like, I actually think that might be a little too fast. So okay. Oh, come on. See, I was about to do it again. And that would have been bad. That's the other thing. Like, if I was able to turn my head, then I can still look at for oncoming traffic without slowing down that much and impeding traffic on both sides, and then just use my peripherals to see the edges. So, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it says 60, but we're about to hit the city. So there it goes. There's 30. I was about to say we're about to hit the city, so it's gonna drop down to 30. 30. And yeah, we're doing 34, so release the gas. A little bit of a trailer brake here. Slow down, get it below 230 so we don't get a red light violation, because I cannot use any violations. I really cannot. Whoa, sorry, Bell. I was not expecting that. Oh, which reminds me, I got a new achievement, and that achievement is no damage, not being late to the trailer or to the tractor, and no fines. So I finally got that taken care of, and it looks like we have a roundabout here, which the last time we were in a roundabout really sucked. So see, now that was me. I would have been crushed like I did last time. Alright, we're gonna kind of make this wide because we're in the left lane and turn. Alright, come on, let's go. There you go. Alright. Alright, 4 ways. Parking lights are on. Make sure we don't clip the wall. Alright, and then also make sure that we don't clip this wall either. You see what I'm saying with like how the cargo is always, you know, you always park the same cargo here. If you ever play this, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you ever get into this drop-off place, it's always, that's where they always have you drop it off. And I just I find it no, there you go. The one thing I did though is I turned off the beeping, just because I'm in you know, an American truck, and I said it before, American trucks, they do not have that beeping. If they do, they are modified. So what I mean by that is they're installed by either the driver or from like a what is the word I'm looking for? Or like from like a service station. But usually American trucks do not have that that backup beeper. Alright. So that is what I have turned off. Let's see, we are pretty good. Kind of get to the right, just a little bit. Alright. Get it even, get it even. Alright. I'll put this in neutral here. I said neutral. And that just fucked me up. There you go. Finally completed it. Thank you, Lord. Alright. I know it's damaged, so, you know, hey, what can I say? Reasonable. 15,000. Jesus Christ. That's horrible. 15,000. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until then, I will talk to you later. Bye.